Okay, so now let us do it together. We have Solumedrol. Who bothered to find out what that drug does?
Oh, I didn't have it.
Come again. Someone will say something. Did someone find out what it does?
That is for allergic reactions.
Allergic, eh?
Maybe
Is it anti-allergic? Is it? I think it's more like a steroid, right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a steroid.
It was anti-inflammatory, like anti-steroid, painkiller and things.
Good, good. All right. So that's just by the way. Let me pick my
episode.
All right. So oh,
Oh,
kindly mute up. One by one. Kindly mute up, please. So we have 1.5. You see, we said Solumedrol 1.5 milligram per kilogram is ordered for a child who weighs. So what I'm doing now is I'm inspecting my question. Who weighs 74.8 pounds. So I know definitely I must change this towards kilogram. Then they said Solumedrol is available as what 125 milligram per 2 mils. So now how many mils must the nurse administer? So our first thing is to convert the 74.8 pounds to kilogram. So 74.8 divided by 2.2, what do you get?
34 kg.
34 kg. All right, thank you. Then you see this one, we have a prescription, which is 1.5 per kg, and we now know the kg, which is what, 34 kg. So what will be the answer? I mean, for the 51. Dosage,
51.
you will get 51 milligrams. So it means that's what we have to give. So fine. We knowing, let me clean the conversion here. So we now knowing the actual dosage the child is supposed to receive. You see, we have available preparation here. They give it to us as what? For every 125 milligram, you have what? 2 mils. So if for every 125 milligrams, you have 2 mils, 51 milligrams, this one, 51 milligrams will give you how many mils? So like I said, you arrange it in such a way that the milligrams will be all at one side, then the mils will be all on another side. Okay, so you do your cross multiplication. So 125 times x will give you what? 125x is equal to 51 times 2. I think you should get what? Is it 102?
102.
Yeah, 102. Divide by 125. 125. You are supposed to get 0.815. So one six rather. 0.816. So if the question had wanted you to leave your answer in 1 dp, what would have been the answer?
0.8.
0.8. What about 2 dp?
0.82.
Exactly. So if you had this figure or these figures you are mentioning, then it means you had it. If you did not get this figure, it means you had it wrong. Any question on that before we move on to what we have today? All right, let's move on. So we have another type. We have mass or time. That's IV male rate questions. So like we were doing it for yesterday, I would want you to focus on the question and how it looks like, what they want from you. Okay, so let us see this one. They are asking you to, sorry, they're asking you to give 500 milligrams of dopamine in 250 mils of dextrose 5% in water to infuse at this rate, 20 milligrams per hour. And they're asking you how many mils per hour will you set the rate to go, or calculate the flow rate in mils per hour. So there's the question. All right, so let's see. They've given this to you that for every 500 milligrams, it has what, or you should have what, 250 mils. Like the whole preparation should be 250 mils. So that is our first key here. So we have 500 milligrams in what, 250 mils. Good. So let's continue with the question. Okay, so to infuse at 20 milligrams per hour. Okay, so this is the given flow rate that it should go. So if it should go with this flow rate, how many mils will this flow rate give us? That's what the question is asking. Okay, if it should go in 20 milligrams per hour, how many mils is making up these 20 milligrams? In other words, that's what they want. So if 500 milligrams is giving us 250 mils, 20 milligrams will give us what? So you get 500x is equal to 500 plus another 0. You get 5,000 divided by 500 divided by 500. Now what do you get? I think it will be 10. Right. So it means for this, look at where I'm circling. For this 20 milligrams per hour, we found the 20 milligrams in what? In mils. Per what? Because of what you were given, we were able to find the 20 milligrams in mils. And that is what? 10 mils. It means for every hour, we have 10 mils of this solution going. Any question on it? I think this one is clear enough. All right, let us try our hands on this one and see. So first of all, do your inspection well. Whatever thing you have to convert, do your conversions well and open your eyes. Okay. After I'll modify it slightly and test you.
If you want to get it in milligram. Small to big.
We cannot hear you.
Sorry.
It's like you're saying with us.
I'm converting with my mouth.
So these Nigerians, when they see their clothes at every day, new clothes, every occasion, something new. Hey, Netflix, my channel, there's hunger.
David.
Any answer? I think we are keeping long on this. Not even one person. Hello. Not even one person.
I'm getting 12 meals
How
per
12?
hour.
I have 12
meals
meals per hour.
So 2 people getting 12 meals per hour. The rest of us, can we sit up? Or we can't sit up? We can't sit up. If we can't sit up, let us sit up. Why? let us look on top. I will sit up. Okay. I think we should, since we have some of us who have gotten a certain figure, we don't know whether it's correct or not. Let us do it together. So that you see, I mean, whenever you see calculation questions, start playing with them and, practice make one perfect, okay? So let's see what we have. The first thing you inspect, Agras, is it stat or Agras state? How do you pronounce it? Okay.
Stats.
Agrastat, good. Because it doesn't have E ending, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is, I think it is given in people with MI. It's given in people, so it's like cardiac medication. Kindly mute up if you're not talking to us. Background. All right, so we inspect. Let us inspect our question. Agrastat at 12.5 milligram in 250 ml is prescribed to be infused at a flow rate of what? 6 at a rate of 6 microgram per kilogram per hour in a patient who weighs 100 kilograms. And they're asking that what flow rate in mils per hour will you set the pump? Okay. All right, so let's see. Do you have something to convert? Upon inspection, we have what? Yes,
Okay,
there's
how can
6.
you do, baby?
We
I
have
want a
this
list
one.
of things they have to do.
Please, we can hear you. We have this to convert, okay?
Yeah.
So you have 6 micrograms per kilogram per hour. So that's how you convert it. For 6 micrograms, if you want to convert it to milligrams, the prescription, the whole thing should be in milligrams, right? So if you want to convert it to milligram, it will be what? Divided by 1,000. The last time I see. So you get 0.006. Okay. Then times, let us do this one all together. So times what's the weight? So the weight was given to us in kilogram. If it had been given to us in pounds, we would have converted that one too. But this one is already in kilograms, so you just use it times 100. Then per hour, of course it's per hour because we are even supposed to find the meals per hour, so that's it. All right, so let me ask you, if it were per minute, do you know that you would have multiplied by 60? Okay, let me leave that one. Let me leave that one. Maybe I'll give you another person. Let's leave that one. Let us do this one. So we have 0.006 times 100 over here, giving us what? So times 100 there, zeros will shift by 2, okay, which will be 0.6. Did we get that?
Okay.
Did we get 0.6?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So it means when you convert this 6 microgram per kilogram, you are supposed to get what? 6 milligrams per hour.
Yes.
So this is the first thing. If you didn't get up to this point, there's no way you can get the rest correct. So those of you who were late in solving, open your eyes here, and if it's okay, fine, we can go on. All right. So we have 0.6. I mean, we've converted the whole of this, and we found 0.6. Now the question is saying, watch here, this one. The question is saying that for every 12.5 milligrams, you have what? 250 mils. If that is so, then 0.6 milligrams will give us how many mils? Then you do your cross multiplication. Yesterday I told you you play with this thing very, very well. Yes. So you have oh sorry.
Yes.
We have this here.
You see, so I kept pulling, I left something. It was.
We have 12.5.
Please, can the admin mute the person talking?
Yeah, coach, are you there?
Yeah, I've done that.
Okay, thank you. We have 12.5x is equal to 0.6 times 250. Who is doing that one for us? Oh, no one.
150.
150. Thank you. 150. So you divide both sides by 12.5. This one to by 12.5. What do we have now? Let's go to it.
12 mils per hour.
12 mils per hour. So that's our answer. Look at it very well. It's very easy, simple, and quick. Are we clear to go?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. All right, so I wanted to modify this one so that you try it for me. I want to see whether you'll get a concept. We have some calculations ahead. I think when we get to Peterson, we'll play with something small with our minutes and our hours. Let's try our hands here. So let's say with this same prescription, oh, I've canceled it rather. With this same prescription, I want to change this figure to 2, okay? So you now have 2 microgram. Okay, let me write the whole thing here. You have 2 microgram per kilogram per minute. You are using this same thing. You are using this same thing, but I'm changing the dosage. So it is now this. Then the weight. I'm giving you the weight to be 220 pounds. How do you get me?
Yeah.
The same question, yes. But I've changed the dosage. Then the weight is now 220 pounds. Try and see whether you can get it for me.
think I had 4.
You had 4.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Any other person?
I had 4 more per hour.
Yes, I also have 4.
You also had 4.
I also had 4.
Wow. Anyone with different answer?
I don't know if I'm right. I have something like 2 something.
No, just say your figure.
I had like, is it 240? Yeah.
Are you asking or you are saying?
I had 240.
Good. So you keep yours too. So we had some people with 4, someone with 240. Yes. Any other?
I also had 240.
Okay, so 2 people with 240, 2 people with 4. So two sets of answers. That is interesting. Yes, don't we have any different answer? Or we all fall within this? Someone to add 240.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So let us do this together. Okay. All right. Erase. So we have a prescription down here. So first of all, when you convert this to 220 pounds to, I intentionally did that. When you convert this to 20 pounds to kilogram, what will you get?
100 kilogram.
You still get your 100 kg. So it is still like I didn't change this, right? Good. So we have 100 kg. And if you convert 2 microgram to milligram, what are you getting? When you convert when you convert 2 microgram to milligram, what will you get?
0.02.
0.002. So times, so this one gives you 0.002 times the 100. Okay. Okay, so let us do this one. After that, you will see. So what will we get for this one?
0.2.
0.2. But know that what you are getting here, yes. Hey, my dot is not coming. Okay. What you are getting here is per minute. Per the prescription is per minute. Okay.
That's
So
where
if you want to get this one in hours, you multiply by 60. So straight away you can do it like this and compute the answer. But if you want to do it in this way, then after that you multiply by 60. It is also okay. All right. So always check the prescription given to you. If they want, let's say if the question had wanted the answer to be in mils per minute, then fine. But the question wants the answer in mils per hour. So you have to make sure that whatever conversion you are doing here, at the end of the day, you are getting per hour, not per minute. So it is something you have to watch for. That's why inspection is the key. Okay. All right.
Oh.
See, a lot of people. Yes.
Very well, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Akwaba. Yeah. Oh, you are already here.
No, my network wasn't good. I just joined, but I don't know the question you are solving now.
Oh, okay. So this one I think you follow the next one, okay?
Please, can I ask a question before you move on?
Okay, yes. We've made lots of modifications, so you can ask your question.
Okay, you said when they ask it in minutes, you multiply it by 60, or I didn't hear it wrong.
Yes, to get it in hours. The prescription. Look,
I'm confused.
No, okay. So understand it this way, okay? You see, for this one over here, it means whatever thing that is going, it is going for a minute, like for every minute. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
So if it is going in a minute, we have 60 minutes making 1 hour.
Yes, please.
I hope you are aware.
Yes, I'm aware, please.
You are aware of, yes. So we have 60 minutes making 1 hour. So if this whole thing is going in 60, is going for every minute. If you want this whole thing to go for an hour, what do you think we do?
An hour is 60 minutes.
So I'm asking you a question. Answer me. If this whole thing is going, like for every minute you have this thing going, for every hour, what do you think we should do to this one? To get for every hour. It means you should have 60 minutes in order to get an hour, right? So
Yes,
it means this thing
please.
should go for 60 minutes. So times 60. That's what it means.
All right.
Do you understand it in
But
that way?
what if they ask the question in minutes? You don't
If they
multiply
ask,
it by 60.
if they ask the question, it means like this one, what I'm underlying right now. If they wanted it in meals per minute, is that what you're asking?
Yes, please.
So if the question demanded the answer in meals per minute, then you would have worked with whatever thing that you were doing. You will not multiply by 60.
Oh, okay. You just go straight ahead.
Yes. That is why inspection is always the first thing to do. So that yes.
Please, the question you gave us was just 1 minute.
Thank you.
Yes, per minute means per 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute. So please, I think you divide by 60 rather. You don't multiply.
And in the question, they said at what flow rates is
Okay.
it in mils per hour?
Okay. Is this valid?
Brahima,
Yes.
please, I'm not seeing the shared slides. So
You're not
have
seeing
you
your
shared?
screen right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean the screen? You can't see the screen.
No, I can't see your shared slide. The slides you are sharing, I can't see. Maybe.
Have you seen it now?
No, not yet.
You can leave and rejoin, please. I think
Okay.
Or maybe
from your end.
Everybody
All right.
can
Thank you very much.
Yeah, welcome. So please help me recall what I gave you. 2 microgram per kilogram, right? Per hour. This was what I gave you. And then I gave you a weight of what? 220 pounds.
Yes, per minute.
Sorry, per minute. Thank you. Good. Per minute. Okay, so understand it. Let me explain this one to you. Like understand, just pick me word for word and you will understand. Okay. What this prescription means is that you should give 2 microgram per kilogram, the weight for every minute. That's what prescriptions like this mean. So it means for every minute, this is going, and for every minute, you should have this going. That's what prescriptions like this mean. So if for every minute, this should go, then what do you think will go in 1 hour? Will you multiply by 60 or you divide by 60?
You multiply by 60.
You multiply by 60. If you understand it in that sense, you will not get any problem with the conversion. So when you get prescription like this, that's what it means. You see, sometimes, I think yesterday we had some which was like maybe something per kilogram per day. You remember those questions we did? Which means that for every day or for every 24 hours, this whole thing should go. Right. So this one too is giving us 2 micrograms per kilograms per minute. So it means for every minute, you should have this thing going. So if you want in an hour, it means for every hour, you have to multiply by 60 so that you can get the whole thing going in an hour. Some people are now opening their minds, they are shining their eyes to see whether it is making sense or not, right? Are we good to
Hello.
go? Yes.
Yeah, please, was the answer 240 mils per hour?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You now get it. I think those of you who were getting 4, you were dividing by 60 rather. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go through together for the sake of those who just joined. Okay. So please, if you just joined, what we are doing is, for this same question, please. That's why, though we might be busy with our schedules, but let us try to come early. Okay, next time. My humble plea. So with this same question, this same try question, and we made modification to it. Instead of the 6 micrograms per kilograms per hour, we changed it to what? 2 micrograms per kilograms per minute. But we are still using this one, 12.5 milligrams per 250 mils. We are still using that one, what I've circled. And I gave the weight to be 220 pounds. So 220 pounds, when you convert to kilogram, we had 100 kilogram. So to convert this whole thing, if you want to know the actual dosage, you convert 2 micrograms to milligrams, and that would be 0.002. We did similar ones yesterday. Then times the weight, which is what? 100 kilograms. So times 100. So if you just go ahead with this one, you're going to get it in minutes. But the answer is, the question is demanding the answer to be in what? Mils. You have to find, in hours, to find the mils per hour, not mils per minute. It means you have to make sure the prescription is also in what? In hours, not minutes. So like I explained, you multiply by 60. So when you do this, what will you get? So this one will be 0.2. 0.2 times 60 will give us what? Or 6,000 times 0.2. What are we getting? Hey. Are we getting 300 or 3? Is it 300 or 3,000? 3,000. Someone should help us, please.
Please, it's 3,000.
3,000, okay. So you are getting 3,000, thank you. So 3,000 milligrams. So it means that's what the patient is supposed to receive per hour. Now we come to this one, what we have here, okay. So if 12.5 milligrams is giving us 250 mils. So you see, because my board is very small to me, you can, as we are doing it, you can be jotting some things down so that you have an exact representation of what we are doing here, okay? So if 12.5 milligrams, according to the question, is giving us 250 mils, then this 300 milligrams we had in the prescription, this 300 milligrams, sorry, 3,000 milligrams rather, will give us how many mils? So you do your cross multiplication, and you are supposed to get what? 240 mils.
Hello. You made
Yes.
a mistake with the first one.
Yes.
I
And
made
the
what?
0.002 times 100 times 60 is 12, not 3,000.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Seima, that's true. It's 12. But before that,
Okay, it's 12. Hey,
yes.
are you sure? Okay.
The
let me see.
0.002 times 100 is 12, 0.2. So 0.2 times 60 is 12.
It's 12. But someone said 3,000. And you were all confused. You were all quiet.
No, like I thought
No,
I
I
made a
was talking
mistake.
about the
We are
12
even
by
wondering where the
250.
3,000.
Are we getting it right, or it's rather 120? Because 0.02 times 100 will give you 2, 10 times 60 will be 120, right?
It's 12.
That one is 12.
Okay, so please, when we are doing it, let us
0.002.
let us do it together. Don't just keep quiet, okay? Otherwise,
No, I
The
kept
3,000
quiet because I
was
thought
coming from
I
the
was
12 by.
wrong.
one after the other, please.
Mr.
Yes.
So, first of all, the 60 is not 60.
Yes,
1
it's
minute
12. It's 12.
and hello.
Yes, I'm listening.
Please, the 60 you are getting there. 1 minute, a minute to hour cannot be 60 hours or.
Hey.
I don't get you.
I'm also not getting you because we were trying to
The
convert.
there is 1
Okay.
hour. 1 hour
Okay,
is
so
60 minutes.
No, please
okay,
hold
yes.
on. Were we trying to convert 1 minute to an hour?
Yes,
Yes.
I mean to convert the whole thing to an hour. You
Please,
know, we
what-
had wait.
Yes, let's take the question again. And do it gradually.
Please.
No, no.
I'm not you know, I'm still using my phone here. I don't have a spec calculator here. So when I ask for computation, please try hard. Someone should help me do it. Okay. So that when there are lapses, you will see. This is the prescription. We converted let me see. Sorry. So we converted 2 micrograms, and we had what? 2 milligrams. We had 0.02002. Are we correct
Yes.
for this one?
Yes.
Then the weight in kilograms is giving us what? 100.
100, yes.
Then this one is per minute. If you want to get the whole thing in per hour, you multiply it by 60.
Please, which whole thing? Isn't it the 1 minute week you gave us? That is what we are trying to convert to an hour.
Wait, were you still like, were you following when I was trying to explain this thing here? But you said nothing, or you didn't get that one?
No, please. So then maybe something went on because I actually went online just to get everything. The line was breaking. So, okay. Now I understand something has happened in my background. I felt the 1 minute was what we were trying to convert to an to the hours.
Okay, so you let me take it again. Okay.
Okay.
The prescription was 2 micrograms.
Yes, per 220.
Per kg per minute.
Yes,
so I explained before we even started this one, I explained that this, when you have a prescription like this, what it means is that for every minute, all of this should go.
Okay.
Okay. For every minute, all of this should go. So if all of this is going for every minute, all of this is going, what do you think will go in, or how much of it do you think will go in an hour? Is it not 60 of this?
Oh, okay. Yes, please. 60.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So with prescriptions like this, that's how you do the conversion.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, class. I'm sorry. Okay.
No problem. So I think this one is laudable now. Then please help me with the calculation so that we see whether the 240 is correct or wrong. But this is the right process to follow. So 0.002 times 100 times 60. What are we getting?
12.
That one is 12.
We are getting 12. Okay. So this one will be 12 milligrams per hour because we've converted it from minutes to hour now. Okay. Then we can use this one. So let me clean what we have down here.
Yeah, the 240 is still correct.
Okay, so you see, we have this here. So if 12, according to the question, if 12.5 milligrams is giving us 250 mils, Then this 12 milligrams will give us what? Okay, so this is the conversion scale you're going to use. 12.5 times x will give you 12.5x cross multiplication. Then 12 times 250. That is where you get the 3,000, right?
Yeah.
Then you divide both sides by 12.5. Then you get your answer.
The
So that will
240.
be the answer. Yeah.
So this is what? 240 mils.
Yes, 240 mils. So have you seen how it is? So always inspect your question, look out for what you have to change, and understand what the question wants from you. Then you find out your way. Because no drug calculation questions are so difficult. Sometimes the nature of the English and the arrangement, it will try to confuse. But I mean, first of all, you inspect and try to understand what they want and take it in bits. Okay. I mean, you look at some, you'll be perfect. All right. I think we've learned something over here. Can we move on to the next one? Let us try this. This one, please. No, okay, you let's do it. Let me even keep quiet. Let me see the time you get yourself involved in doing this. Someone is taking calculator, long calculator, but let's see what you get. Someone is saying something.
The answer is 1.
It's 1. Can't you just look at it and see? Someone has written plenty.
1 tab.
1 tablet. You can just even look at it like this and tell the answer. Those of us who are writing 3 pages on this question.
It's 1. 1.
Yes, the answer is 1. Okay, so finally, after the 3 pages, you've arrived at 1. Okay, I think everybody understands this, right? Can we move on? If you don't understand, you can still let us know. But if no one shows up, I think we can continue. All right. Silence means consent. All right. So in the group we created for you, someone posted a question. I think it was already included in my slides. Those of you who are in that group, do you remember this question? Have you seen it in the group? Oh, you've not seen it?
Yes, we've seen it.
Hey, no one is minding me. Can we try?
Yes, it's in the group.
So let us try and see. Or someone already did it.
Yeah. I tried.
So if you did it, like what did you get?
I got 170.8 mil.
Okay. Okay, that is fine. But the rest of us, let us try and see what we will get. Or okay, you let us try. I'm giving you, I think 1 minute should be 1 minute should be enough, right? So 1 minute. Do we have an answer?
Hello.
Yes.
The answer is 170.8.
All right. So let us do it together. I think we have two people with answers now. So let's do it together so that if you've done it and you're hiding behind shadows, you don't want us to know your answer. Let us do it so that others can follow. So a client with ascites had 5.4 liters of IV fluid or 5,400 ml of of fluid removed during paracentesis. The doctor prescribes 8 grams of albumin IV per 1,000 ml of fluid removed. So if the albumin is applied as 25 grams in 100 ml bottles, how many mils will the nurse administer? Leave your answer in 1 decimal place. All right, so here, let's see what we have. Should have brought this a bit down. Okay, so let's see. You see, look at the second line over here. Fine, we have 5,400 ml of fluid which has been removed. That is understandable. But look at this second sentence. So there's a prescription that we should give 8 grams of albumin for every 1,000 ml of fluid removed. That is why I said after inspection, try to understand the question, then you can do it easily. Okay, they removed 5,400. When you are doing calculation question, no one will explain it to you. You have to decode it and understand it yourself. And when you understand it, you can easily solve. The rest is calculator work. You have 5,400 ml of fluid removed, and there's a prescription that you should give 8 grams of albumin for every 1,000 ml removed. So if we should give 8 grams of albumin for every 1,000 ml of fluid removed, then the question is, if you look at the first part, 5,400 ml was removed, right? So how many grams should we give for this 5,400 ml removed? That's your first step. So that you know the actual number of grams that you should give for this 5,400 ml removed. That's the first thing you should do here. So you do your cross multiplication, okay? So 8 times 5,400, what are you getting? Are you getting something like 43200, right? 43200 is equal to, then this one will give you what? 1000x. Divide both side by 1,000. This one cancel this. Divide both side by 1,000. These 2 zeros will cancel these 2 zeros. Then this 0 will shift a point 0. You get 43.2.
Yeah.
You can still use calculator to do. You get 43.2.
Yeah, I got 43.2.
And you got stuck. You didn't know which way to go again.
And then I continued. So now we are giving the patient 3.2 grams.
Good.
So that's the desire. That's what you want to give the patient, but it came in 28 grams. So you divide it by 25 grams.
Exactly. So you've got
100 ml.
Yes. So please, those of you following, can I clean this one? I hope we are cool with this.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Then we have what? 43.2 grams to give. Okay. For the whole 5,400 removed. We know that one. But the albumin supplies, and they come in this. Every 25 gram, it has 100 mils in it. Okay. So if 25, for every 25 grams, it contains 100 mils. You know, we are giving, this is what we are giving for the whole 5,400 removed. Then 43 grams, 43.2 grams will give us how many mils? Then you cross multiply. You get 25x is equal to, this one will shift 2 points ahead, like to the right. So you have 4, 3, 2, 0. Okay. Then what are we getting? Put your weight as well. Okay, so 4320 divided by 2. What do you get? You get 172.8 mils.
I thought you were here.
Yes, I'm here. Okay. I hope you're also here. Oh, you're not here. Please, anyone with any challenge on this one? I hope it's clear. The complete silenceness over here is brought to you by Airtel Tigo.
It's clear.
Okay. So now, you see, there was a time lots of people were doing Peterson questions and the rest, oxytocin questions. So what I want you to know is that there is no special formula for Peterson because of some personal direct messages I had from the groups. Okay, both the USRN group main page and the USRN elite pages. You know, both of them, people were sending. Those of you who have been joining for, I think, for about 4 months now, 5 and since last year. You know, it got to a time, lots of people who went to the boards had questions on Peterson, and many people were struggling with the calculations and the rest. So it has no special formula. Okay, it has no special formula. It is like drug, like any other drug. So we are about to solve our problem 1 on oxytocin calculations. This one is even more simpler, what you see on your screen. So they normally come in either units. I think the commonest ones are units. Then fine. If anything, you have milliunits over there. So this one too is like you're going to play with the conversion skills, units and milliunits, like you have in micrograms and what milligrams. That's the only thing here. So we have this order, okay, that we should begin Pitocin infusion at 2 milliunits. So this is how we write the milliunits. So 2 milliunits per minute per infusion pump. Okay. 2 milliunits per minute per infusion pump. And what you have here is what? What you have here is Pitocin, 20 units in 1,000 mils of what? Ringer lactate or lactated ringes. And they are asking, what or at what rate should the infusion pump be set in mils per hour? So your first in inspection, after this class, if you are on your private studies and you make mistakes by refusing to convert figures, giving figures in questions to their right skills that you should leave them, then it means you didn't pay attention to what we, you know, for every question, if you followed, the first thing I always say is inspect your question. Look at what the question is saying, the last part. First 3 lines here are preamble to the question. This is the main question being asked. at what rate should the infusion pump be set in mils per hour? I'm stressing on this because of how this thing has been written. You see, you've been given units in 100 mils, but what has been prescribed here is milli-units. So that is one thing to change. Then you see, whatever thing that is going, it is in per minute, but you are supposed to leave your answer in what? In hour. So this is the inspection thing I keep stressing on. If you miss any one of it, the whole calculation will be wrong. All right, so let us begin. Always know that. Always know that for every, let me pick my pen. So you can put this one somewhere. Either you write it this way. 1,000 milliunits. Okay, let me clean this one. 1,000 milliunits is equal to 1 unit. Okay, so know this. 1,000 milliunits will give you what? 1 unit. So it means if you have anything in units, then you want to change it to sorry, if you have anything in milliunits, yes, units or whichever, I mean, you can change it. If you know this conversion skill, you can use the if more or less divide, if more or less divide, if less more divide. You can use that conversion skill to change it whichever. But know that for every 1,000 milliunits, it makes up 1 unit. Okay, so by knowing this, let us do our first conversion. Because you've been given 20 on hand, you've been given 20 units, we are going to change the pitocin from milliunits first to units. Because you've been given in 20 units, we convert this one. So if 1,000 milliunits is giving us 1 unit, 2 milliunits will give us what? How many units? Okay. So that's why I said you can take note of this first point. Okay, so it is the same. If you are, it's like if you are converting from the milliunits to units, you divide by 1,000. That is, I mean, that's what you get at the end. And if, I mean, vice versa. If you are converting from milliunits to units, you divide by 1,000. And if it's from unit to milliunits, you multiply by 1,000. So this one, you do cross multiplication, what will you get? I mean, your final results will end up giving you 0.002 units. Am I correct or I'm wrong?
Yes, it's correct. 0.002.
I'm correct.
Okay. So having known this, know that this one is what? According to what you have here, it is what per what minute. So let us change this one fast to per hour because of how we should leave our answer. So per the previous experience you had, how do you think we get it in hour?
You multiply by 60, that will give you 0.12.
By 60, good. That will give you what? 0.12. 0.12. Okay. 0.12. So it means this whole rate now has changed to what? 0.12 what? Units per hour. Please, do you understand? Look at it well. You see, it means this whole thing has been converted to units per hour. You see, we converted 2 milliunits per minute to units per hour. So we are getting 0.12 units per hour. Please, who doesn't understand this?
I don't, so please, can you go over?
Okay. But I think, let me pick it. I can pick it from here. Let's see. Okay. Let's do it again. So we have this prescription, right? Have you seen it? So upon inspection, we've been given 20 units over here, and we are supposed to leave our answer in what R. But we've been prescribed what units here. Then it is what per minute. So before we begin doing our calculations, we have to make sure that this unit conforms with what we have here. It's in units. Then per minute here, because we are leaving our answer in hours, you have to make sure that this whole thing is in what units per hour, not units per minute. So we took these two. When you convert 2 units, this is how we write it. If you convert 2 units to units, you get what? 0.002 units. Who doesn't get this one? How this one is clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So you see, you'll be able to change these 2 units to units. But it is still what? Look at this, the last part. It is still per minute. The previous one we did. If you want to change it to hours, you do what? You multiply by what? 60. Do you remember?
Yes, please, I do.
Yes. So 0.002 times 60, what are you getting?
0.002 times 60. 0.12.
0.12.
Yes, please.
Right? So units per hour. So you see, let me clean here. So you see that now units per minute here, all this prescription has changed to this one now. But now we have it in units per hour. And it now matches with this one, what we have here. So now we can use it. Okay. So if you have 20 units in 1,000 mils. Now the question is 0.12 units will give you how many mils?
It will be less than 1,000.
6.
So let's solve it. What are we getting? When you cross multiply, what are you getting? You have 20x is equal to 1, 2, 3, 120, right? So now what will you get? You get 6 units, right?
Yeah.
So you are now getting 6 mils per hour. So that is our answer. That's how we should set the infusion pump. So open your eyes and look at it now. It's very simple.
I'm gonna ask a question. All that 1,000 mils, is it supposed to go in an hour?
Which are you asking about this 1,000 mils?
Yes, you said on hand is 20 international units in 1,000 mils per
in
hour.
1,000 mils, no, 1,000 mils lactated ringgers, ringer lactate.
Are we
That is
giving
not per
that
hour.
amount in an hour?
No, why are you saying per hour? Because this one LR here is what? It's lactated ringgers, so that's what it means.
So what they are trying to do.
Hello, I'm listening. Hello. The rest of you, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, we can hear.
My internet went off. Can I ask
So what are you saying? Yeah.
The available drug is 20 international units in 1,000 mils of ringgers lactate.
Yes. I hope you understand that. That means that
I thought we are giving that in an hour.
no,
Yes.
no, you are. So, I mean, what you have is that for every 1,000 mils of lactated ringgers, you have 20 units of the pitocin.
For example,
And
this
the
is
question,
already.
I think it's okay.
and the question here is that how should you set the flow rate, the infiltration pump in mils per hour? If you ask yourself why, like if you ask that we should give all of this in 1 hour, it means you're asking your own question and you produce your own answer.
Yes,
And
I
you
didn't get that, so now I understand.
oh, okay.
So it means we are not exhausting the 1,000 mils in an hour. We are just take notes of the 1,000 mils in an hour.
Yes, we want to set it up. So we want to know how many mils it will go for every hour.
Okay. I get it now.
Okay. Are we there? Some people's eyes are going round behind their devices.
Yes, so
I think this one is one of the. I think there's another method. That one there. That one. If it's good for
this
you.
one is simple, you just leave it like that.
This one is the simplest one you can get. I mean, this and you see, it goes with almost every drug. I think for this process or this method we've seen similar before in our previous sessions. So that's why I said understanding the question is the key. If you don't understand the question, you will not even know what you are finding. So don't let the question scare you in the first place. Look at the question, and even if you should frown to scare the question on the paper or on the screen, scare the question, don't let the question scare you. Then open your mind, understand. If you understand what they want, then you can know what to do to get your answer. No question is too difficult. All right, let us, if this is okay, I think we can move on to another pitocin calculation question. All right, so this is our second pitocin calculation question. Per what we've done, please follow the same procedure or method and try and see whether you can get this one for us. I'm giving you 1 minute. 1 minute is enough. If it was supposed to be a quiz competition, I would have given you 30 seconds. This is a class, I'm giving you 1 minute. Okay. So let's start. Is there anyone?
Hello.
7.5 mils.
7.5
Okay.
7.5.
All right.
7.5.
Good. Well done. Those of us who didn't get 7.5, let's do it together, okay? Because me to myself, I didn't get 7.5. So let us do it. Please, I'm not saying 7.5 is wrong. I mean, I'm talking to those who did not get it, okay? So we all didn't get it. Let us see how we go about it. So the first thing is inspection. You have milliunits per minute here, right? So begin infusion at what 5 milliunits per minute via IV pump for labor induction. On hand is pitocin 40 units in 1,000 mils lactated ringes. So how many mils per hour will the IV run? So mils per hour, and we have 40 units in what 1,000 mils. So whatever it is, you have to convert this one to units per hour. All of this. All right. Because of our previous exposure, this one will be 0.005 times 60. That's how you get units per, sorry, yes, you will get units per hour. I hope you understand this one.
Yes.
Please, all of us, those of us who didn't get the 7.5, do we understand this one? Okay,
Yes.
so what would we get? 0.005 times 60, what are we getting?
0.3.
We get 0.3 units per hour. Good. So you've been able to convert this whole thing. Now let us see, we have 40 units. In every 1,000 mils. If 40 units is equal to 1,000 mils, then 0.3 units will be how many mils? You cross multiply. You have 40x is equal to, so this one will give you 300, right? 300. Divide both sides by 40. Here 2 by 40. What are you getting?
7.5.
7.5.
So mils per hour. This how you should set your infusion pump. Any question on this one?
Mr. Iman,
Yes.
I just tried something. I think from the 5 milliunits, after converting it and you get minutes, if you don't convert it to the hour per hour, and then probably you finish working, you use that figure and work. After getting the final answer, you can still multiply by 6 and you get the same answer. I just tried
And you
that.
get the same answer. Good,
Yeah.
good. Thank you. Good. So you can do it that way too. Any question on this one, this question? All right. Let us move on to, so I mean, these are pitocin questions, okay, but I happened to chance on one. I happened to chance on one, which was a little bit different. I didn't say difficult, I said it's different. Let us see how many of us will get it in our first attempt. That will be our last question on pitocin. Then we'll move on to some other thing. We have 1 minute. Let us try our hands on this. Let's see what we will get for this one. Anyone with an answer? Is it difficult or tricky?
Same, I had 10.
Wow. Okay, so I think you
I
you
had
you
0.01.
you had what?
The answer is
0.01.
Okay, someone had 0.01, someone had 10, someone had
25.
25. Good. So this is the question you are getting lots of answers. Any other? So that's all right. Okay, so the one who had 10, please can you give me your name? Hello.
Hello, Saima.
Yes, you said you had 10.
Yes, so
Please,
I
please
think
your
it's
name.
in the it's Khadija.
Okay, so I want to mention your name, that's why. So Sister Khadija, go through it, that's how you did it. So when you say, then I write.
Okay, so in the question we have the next note the patient pump is set at 10 mils per hour. So I set that one aside as a variable. Then we do
So
have
like
30 units of
10 mils per hour, okay.
Then we have 30 units of pitocin mixed in 500 mils. That one,
Okay.
so I did it 30 units is equal to 500 mils per hour. So with that, I cross multiplied right away. Then I had
Like how? Okay, so wait. So this one is like though I'm writing, but it's like you are doing it too. So I should write this way. 30
so
units.
let the 30 units be on one side.
500 mils, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Then the 10 mils per hour to be under the 500 mils.
So 10
then
mils will give us how many units? Good.
So I cross multiply, then at the end I had 0.6 units.
So you have 0.6 units. So it means for this 0.6. My point is not writing today. So it means for this 10 mils going, you have 0.6 units in it.
Yes.
That is what it means. Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Then
Let's
after that,
continue.
I knew that 0.6 units is bigger than the milli units. So I multiplied it by 1,000.
Okay, so now we want to change. I mean, according to you, we want to change. You see, because the answer wants us, or the question wants us to leave the answer in milli units per minute. You see, we have circled. This one, we are not leaving it in what? Mils per unit per hour or something like that. The question is asking us to leave whatever thing in what? Milli units per minute. So we have the units here going. So what Khadija is trying to do is to convert this unit to milli units because of the inspection we did here. Okay. So if you want to convert units to milli units, you multiply by 1,000. If you are confused about the conversion scale, then you can still use what I stated earlier. 1,000 milli units is equal to 1 unit. If you use this conversion scale, then you can use it to convert this one. Okay. All right. So back to what you were saying. So to convert this one, 0.6 units to milliunits, you multiply by what? 1,000. So now this one is also, when you multiply by 1,000, you're going to get what? 600 milliunits, right?
Yeah, 600 milliunits.
Milliunits per hour. Because this one was what? Mils per hour, right? So whatever
Yeah.
we get, whatever we had was in per hour. So now we've been able to convert the milliunits, the unit aspect to milliunits. Now we are left with R, because what you still have here is what? Milliunits per hour. But we want milliunits per minute. So what do you think we will do?
You divide it by 60.
Good. So you see this one, we are from hour coming to minutes. Okay, we are from hour coming to minutes. You see, previously when we were given a minute and wanted to go for hours, we multiply by 60. Now this one, we are in hours and we want to come to what? Minutes. So we divide by 60. 600 divided by 60. This one will cancel this. 6 goes into 60 10 times. Then you get 10. That is how come you arrive at 10 milliunits per minute. So this is the final answer. You see how interesting this person is? Khadija, thank you. I met someone, I don't know whether there's someone here who has tried to use a different formula. I have actually forgotten the formula. I chanced on someone. The person used another formula for this particular type of question. And it's been a long time. I've forgotten how she did it. But this one is more easier. Please, are we clear with this one? Silence means.
I think we are okay.
More
Okay.
confusion. Silence means more confusion.
No, silence means consent. Okay. So I think we should leave. I'll try. I'll try to get another Peterson question, or maybe if some different ones. I'll try to get them and give them to you in your groups. Okay. All right. Now let us look at Parkland formula. You know, Parkland formula, most of us here, we are already aware of it. Parkland formula is the formula tells us, so there's a, let's say, Parkland formula. It says, I think I should make introduction first. So Parkland formula is a formula which is used to calculate for fluid replacement in burns and people who happen to get burns. How to calculate for their fluid maintenance or their fluid replacement. Yes, that is the right word to use. So that's where the Parkland formula comes in. So this is how the formula is. You have 4, which is constant, multiplied by the weight, body weight, or the weight of the patient in kilograms, please, not in pounds. Then by total body surface area, or total bent surface area, yeah, TBS. So it is like this. So 4 times the patient's weight in kilograms, then times the total bent surface area. So that means that you should still know your what. What is this one telling you? Who can tell us? What is it telling us? Rule of what?
Rule of 9.
Rule of 9. Good. So it means whenever you get Parkland questions, I think for those of you who are using Nest Achieve, there are some NGN questions like that. If you've met it before, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so they will give you different cases with different areas of burns, and in we have 1 out of 6 case studies, questions, right? Then they'll tell you, calculate the amount of fluid for maybe patient A. So if you don't know the total bent surface area per the rule of 9, then you find yourself wanting. Okay. Let us revise with the rule of 9. Let's start from top to down.
Yeah, please,
What
I want to say
percentage?
something.
Okay.
When I was taught Parkland formula, it was said that the infusion we have to use is Ringer's lactate, not any other else. So it was part of the formula.
Okay. Okay. He said it was part of the formula.
Yes, the lecturer said using Ringer's lactate 4 times the body weight and total surface body bend.
So the fluid which will be used in the bends should be Ringer lactate. That's what you mean.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
not any other fluid. So if you omit the Ringer's lactate, you lose a mark.
Okay. 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 Good. Good. All right. I will not ask why Ringer lactate is more preferred in I think I should give it to you as
electrolyte. The Ringers contain
mainly
the potassium and sodium and some other things, where normal saline doesn't contain those things.
Good.
And
So
because the
main
patient
focus.
is bent,
Okay.
the patient has gotten bent, the patient will lose potassium, and there's potassium in Ringer's lactate. So that's why it is preferred over the other infusion.
Good. Good.
Agreed.
Good. So potassium is the main electrolyte of concern. Okay. You have an amount, not an amount to correct hypokalemia. Okay.
No, please.
Yes, but at least it helps in hypo. Whenever you get bends, you are likely to lose potassium. Okay, you normally run into hypokalemia, and it's the same reason for resuscitating people with hypovolemia through severe vomiting, severe diarrhea, and those things. You know why we normally prefer Ringer lactate? It's for the same reason. Okay, unless you are in a die position where you can't get Ringer lactate, for that one you have no other option than to use maybe it should be isotonic, not any other fluid. But your first fluid of choice is what? Is Ringer lactate. I hope that one is clear.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, but we have one special case where you don't use Ringer lactate when you are giving something. Who can tell us?
Blood.
Blood. Good. Was it your question? Was that Yakut?
That is valid.
Keep on deceiving yourself. Okay, so you don't set up potassium. Ringer lactate when giving blood. It's rather NS, strictly NS. All right, so the formula is what you wrote. Okay, so now let us revise quickly with Parkland's formula. The head and neck gives us what percentage?
Nine.
Hello? 9. Good. So that means if let's say they tell you one part, let's say only the face, but the posterior part of the head and neck were spared, then you divide by 2 and it applies for all. Okay. All right. What about your anterior abdomen? Anterior abdomen. Let me say that. What are we getting for that one?
18.
18. So that one too, when they tell you maybe upper part of the chest, or let's say around the chest, and the lower abdomen was spared, it means you have 9. I hope you get it. So it is the whole front torso. Your whole anterior part of your torso which is 18, and your whole back is also what? 18. But when, so I mean, I'm just saying this for you to pay attention to some of these things. Some questions normally want you to use parts. All right, what about your whole arm? I mean, your right and left arms. Each arm will give you what percentage?
9%.
9, good. So 9, right? Then your perineum will give you 1.
1%.
1. Each leg.
1%.
Yes, 1%. Each leg will give you what?
Each leg is 18.
Is 18. Good. All right. So this is an example we have here. A person weighing 75 kilograms with bends to 20% of his or her body surface area would require 4, which is the constant, times the 75 weight, then times the total body surface area. So that is giving you what? 6,000 mils of fluid replacement within 24 hours. So the amount that you get will be the whole fluid the patient should receive for the whole 24 hours. But we have a way you should give this in someone who has burns. So this is how you give it. The second bullet point here. The first half of this amount is delivered within 8 hours from the burn incident, and the remaining fluid is delivered in the next 16 hours. So they can ask you to calculate for this alone, or they can ask you how much fluid will the patient take in the first 8 hours. You should be able to know. So that would be exactly half of whatever you had when you computed in your formula. Then they can further ask you let's say how should the flow rate be set? The flow rate of the infusion pump, how should it be set in the next 16 hours after the first 8 hours has gone? So that one, you know that, let's say with this one, 8,000 should go. Sorry, I said 8,000. 3,000 should go in the first 8 hours. Then 3,000 will be remained, right? 3,000 mils will be remained. And if you want to know the flow rates for the 3,000 in the last, or let's say in the next 16 hours, you divide 3,000 by what? 16. Then you get the actual flow rates and measurements. So they can ask you, they can play around this. Just know what you're doing and understand it. Any question on this one? All right, if no question, let us try our hands on this. Let's see what we will get. For this one, you have options giving you, okay?
Yeah.
Do we have an answer? Hey, no one.
So take your time.
I'm rushing it. Okay. So you see, with this one, you have to calculate for your rule of 9 first. So if you get that one wrong, your whole thing will be wrong. So that's the most crucial aspect of it. Take your time and get your percentage correct. Anyone?
When after calculation, I got my answer was A 22932 mils.
You had exactly the same figure.
Yes, I had exactly 22932.
Okay.
Okay. Also got A.
All right.
All right.
All right. So we have at least 2 people getting it. Let's see. So you are correct. Okay. You see the answer on your screen. So with the percentage, if you see this is the formula, please the one who added that for total amount of lactated ringes, you see that it has been specified.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So we have 4 mils, which is the constant, then times bent surface area, then times patient weight in kg. So the patient weight was 91. If you do it well, you will get 63% for the bent surface area. In the question,
63.
yes.
Yes.
In the question, they said
63%.
posterior head and neck. So posterior head, you see, when we were revising, I told you, you might be given part. So you see, posterior head and neck was what? 4.5. That was half of the 9.
The 9.
Then front of the left arm, that one is half. Front and back of the right arm, so the whole thing, which was what, 9. Posterior trunk 18, front and back of the leg, which is same as 18, I mean the whole leg. And back of the right leg, which is half of the 18, and it's 9. Then all will sum up to 63. So now you have your 4, and 4 being the constant, times the patient's weight, which is 63, sorry, body surface area, which is what? Bent surface area, which is 63 per the calculation. Then times the weight. Please, you know, multiplication is commutative. You can do it 4 times the patient's weight first, then times the bent surface area, or whichever comes first. However, the arrangement, because multiplication is commutative, you will get the same answer. So that will amount to 22932 mils. This is very simple. I think if you had issues doing it, it will be with what? The rule of 9. Can we continue? I think we are good to go, right?
Yes.
Let's pick the next question. So first rule, inspection. Then if there's something for you to do, you do it.
I'm getting C.
10,064.
Yes, sir.
What did you get for your percentage?
37%.
37.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let's see whether we will get a similar one. Any other person?
I also got a C.
Okay, so at least you have two people getting the same answer. Let us see the
C.
answer.
But
Okay.
please, the C.
Please continue. Oh, you've kept quiet.
I was like, the
Uh-huh.
C I had. I got C, but it wasn't exactly 10,064.
Then it means you had issue. So you see.
No.
So what did you get?
The weight that you did, you wrote exactly 68.
The weight.
Yes, the weight 150. When you get exactly 68. I had 68.1.
So you use that. You use that, right?
Yes, I used the 68.1 in calculating. So I had
And you
10
know.
points. I had 10,078.
Because of that 0.1.
The 0.1, yes.
Okay.
It's actually 0.2.
It's 0.2.
It's 0.2 rather.
Because it will be 68.18.
Okay.
Yes, but I did it 68.1.
Okay. So if it happened to be a question where you'll have to input your answer, please use every figure you get. Okay, use every figure to do your calculation. But if it's objectives like this, I think it was easy for you to spot your answer by your calculation. But if it were, a question type where you were supposed to type your answer, please don't approximate until you arrive at your final answer. And that one too, even if you will approximate, you follow what the instruction will ask you to do. I think the 37% wasn't an issue this time, right? Everybody was able to arrive at 37. If you
Yes,
still have
please.
an issue with your rule of 9, I think it's way back since first year in nursing school, right? So sometimes we all forget. Then we can go back and look at the percentages again. All right. So the weight has been converted. You have 4 times 37, which is the percentage, then times 68. So you are getting C. That is also very, very, very good. I like the way we are moving. Now the next question. So you see, this one has been a bit modified. You remember when we were doing the first one? Yes, this one I told you.
Naima,
Yeah.
please, I have a concern. Do you know that if you use the exact figure for the weight, you don't get the exact C answer.
Yes, that's what
the
I was
answer you get is close to that.
saying.
Okay, but you don't get the same answer.
Yes, so that was what I was addressing. Okay, so what I said was that if you were supposed, like they gave you a box for you to input your answer, use the same, I mean, don't approximate, use your 68 point something that you had. Use everything, don't approximate until you get your final answer. And you will approximate only per the instruction they've given you, that maybe leave your answer to maybe 1 decimal place or something. Then you follow as such. But you see, that's why this one you've been given options. So by using everything, dividing 150 by 2.2, you see how the answers are. You had 10, 0. I think it was this last 2 figures which was different, right? Which were different.
You get 10,
Yeah.
9,
10,
0.
0,
Yes,
9,
10, 0,
10.
yes. So it would, I mean, if you get objectives, it will be easy for you to spot your answer that way. Yeah. I hope you understand.
Yeah.
All right. So with this question, you see, it is asking you to find what something in sphere. So like I was going to show you, you know, sorry. So depending on what they will ask you, sometimes after the first 8 hours of resuscitation, the rest they can ask you to find out how the infusion pump will be set for the rest of the fluid to go in the next 16 hours. You know that 16 plus 8 makes up 24, which is, I mean, 1 whole day. And whatever fluid you get, you give half in the first 8 hours and the rest in the next 16 hours. Let us try answer this question. I'm sure this one will be easier for us to get. Anyone?
Nine to 1 mil per hour.
9 to 1 mils per hour. Okay, let's wait for another answer and see. Please, the one who had 921, calculate for the next 16 hours and let's see how the flow rate will be set. Have you arrived at an answer? The one who had the 921 for the first 8 hours. So you simply divide 18, like the rest of the fluid, by 16. Then you will get the answer I'm asking, right? Please, you get it? The one who answered first.
Hello. For the next 16 hours,
Dancing network.
460 mils per hour.
You had 460 mils per hour for the next
for the next
16 hours. Okay. All right, thank you. So do we still have only one person getting the option A? Or we have others?
No, I also had 921.
Oh, okay. All right. So let us do it together. It's correct. Okay, the answer is B. So you first calculate for the total bend surface area. You can do that one first before conversion of the weight in pounds. Okay. So even this one, the weight was already given in kilograms. So you have the patient weight to be 63. Sorry. You have patient weight to be 63. Then total bend surface area, front and back of right and left leg giving us 36. Front of right arm giving us 4.5. Anterior trunk giving us 18. Which all make up what? 58.5. Then you do a calculation. But remember, the question was asking how you set the flow rate in the first 8 hours. You know that you give half of whatever you get, the calculation, you give half in the first 8 hours. So you divide this one by 2. And when you divide 14742 by 2, you get this 7371. And if you want it to go for 8 hours, this one is simple. We did it in an earlier stage. If you want this fluid to go in 8 hours, you just divide by 8. If you want this one to go in, let's say 12 hours, you divide by 12. If you want to go in 4 hours, you divide by 4. It's just simple.
Where is the hand?
Any question on this?
Yes, please. Go.
Okay, so silence means.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Bridget. Sorry, I want to find out. Then when we divided by the 2, I don't get that place. After getting the 1472, it's like we divided by 2. So we
Okay, so
divide.
okay, so according to the rule in resuscitation of like Ben's patients, it's a rule that when you use the Parkland formula, whatever you get, when you are giving the fluid or you are about to resuscitate, you make sure that whatever the total amount of fluid you've had, you give the first half within the first 8 hours. So how do we get the first half of this? You divide this one by 2 to get half of all that you want to give. Do you understand? It is a rule. So let's say if we had calculated this one and let's say we had let's say 2,000 mils. It means you're supposed to give half of this, which is what 1,000 mils within the first 8 hours. It is a constant. That is how it works. Then the rest of the 1,000 we will give it in the next 16 hours. Now we've done for this one. We've calculated the total fluid for this one. We had 14,742. So how much do you think we should give in the first 8 hours?
Okay, then it means we divide it by 2.
Yes, and that will give you this figure. You can do it and see. Okay, but the question didn't ask us how much fluid would the patient take. The question was asking how should you set the flow rate. Okay, so fine, you know that this is the fluid. After dividing this one by 2, you know that this is the total fluid the patient should take in the first 8 hours. But they are asking you the flow rate. So if you are taking this one in 8 hours, it means 7,371 over 8. So that was what I was giving an example that if let's say they ask you to calculate like for how much this one will go, this fluid will go in 12 hours, it will still be 7,371 divided by 12. If 16 hours divided by 16. Do you get it? Please, do you get it?
Yes.
Okay. Any other answer? Any other question? You're welcome. Any other question? So this one, you remember the first person who mentioned her answer. I also asked that she calculates for the flow rate for the next 16 hours. So you know that it will be the same. You know, when you divide this one by 2, for the next 16 hours, you still have half of this one going. So you divide by 16, then you also know the flow rate for that one. I mean, after the first 8 hours. The next 16 hours, you know the flow rate too. So depending on what they want you to calculate for. Let's try this one too and see.
B.
You had what?
B.
854.
854 meals per hour. I think this
Yeah.
one we all had it. Good, good. You see the answer? Those of you who are saying B, please check your answer well.
The weight is the problem.
No, the decimal.
Yes.
So it's around 860. If you if you take
You're
it to 80.
calculating with 85 and the weight is 84.57.
Okay, so when you convert 186 pounds to kilograms, what do you get?
You're getting 84.57 something.
Okay, so let us assume you are using that one.
Yes, the 85 is wrong.
You get B.
You get B.
Yes.
Okay, so when you approximate, then you get C. You get D, right? When you approximate, you get D. Is that it?
Yes, yes. When you approximate, you get D.
Okay, so fine. Let us go through some small things together. Oh, sorry. So with this one, where is it? So with the percentage, we all had what? We all had 81, right?
Yes.
81 is called black hole. Serious. Okay, so we had 81. Then when you do the actual division here, what figure are we getting?
84.57.
84 point what? 5?
5
Is that
4.
all? 54. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
If you are getting this, then someone should multiply for me this one by 4 by 81.
27,390.96.
So you're getting 27,300 and what?
90.
90. Okay, so if you're getting this, what was the question asking us? The question wanted to find what is
16 hours.
in 16 hours. Okay, so you divide it by 2. Please
Yes.
divide this one by 2 for me. What do you get?
13,695.
13,695. Is that all?
0.48.
0.48. Good. Then let's divide this by 60. You see, this is the half of it, okay? So you give half in the first 8 hours, then it will still be remain with what? Half, which is the same figure. So you divide by 16. What answer are we getting?
855.
855. Is that all?
0.93.
0.93. Okay, so fine. We have this. Let us compare and see. 855.93. 855.93.
So the B is kind of close. 854.
Okay. So because so I think it's because of where the question was retrieved. I think they approximated it. But please, in questions, let us go according to follow the same method and let us go according to what I've told you. Don't approximate in between. Okay. Don't make approximations in between, because it is okay for you to for contemporary or let's say latest weight machines or let me say, yes, weight taking machines, you can actually be getting this weight. So don't approximate in between. How can you just approximate 84.5 to 85 and just start working with it? So in real questions, go according to everything. And if there should be any approximation, let's stick to that. Let it be our final answer. Okay. And you do that upon the instruction given to you. All right. Can we move on?
Please go over it once again.
Please, which one should we go over?
I'm back. So in this sense, as for please, can you please show me the question?
Okay.
So in this sense, when you are calculating, the age of the patient doesn't come into anything. You don't use the age of the patient.
So you want us to, like, you are thinking of rule of 9 for children, eh? Is that it?
I'm getting
the way they mentioned the age in the scenario, as if it has a relevance.
Well, I think this one should be an assignment for us. Most Parkland questions I've seen is for adults.
Yeah.
But well,
okay,
this one, yes.
Personally,
So
I think
we should find out.
I think personally, I think they bring the age for you to know whether it's a child or an adult.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let us, because you know, with the rule of 9, with children it's different, right?
Yeah.
It's different. The percentages are different from for adults, but we are more used to adults, right? So let us be. I think for children, the legs are 14, those who remember, but the trunk is still, and it depends on the age too. Some archives will give you age range, and there are different percentages throughout. But please, English will not put you in a tight corner, okay, like that. English will never put you, and even if they will do that, they will give you a scale. Let me give you one example. The rule of 9 for people in let's say from age, let's say age 1, let's say age 0 to age 5, even it's different among them. Okay, it's different among them throughout. So
then Brahima,
yeah.
I'm begging, sorry to pull the class back. I didn't come early. I don't want to disturb. That's why I've kept quiet. When you talk about the rule of 9, can you please explain it to me?
The rule of 9.
Yes.
It is it is used to calculate total bent surface area. And were you here when we were revising? The percentage is head and neck being 9%. For adults, normal adults.
Yes.
But
So
yes, all those.
Yes, I heard it, but because I don't know it was a bit fast for me.
Oh, okay. So you can write this down somewhere so that you can keep, for that one, for adults, you have to keep the percentages in your mind. Because
Okay.
normally, yes, for adults, at least, even if you don't know anything about rule of 9, keep the percentages for adults. It will be very important.
When you go to online is even there.
Yeah.
They have drawn it.
Okay.
I'm talking to my sister. They have drawn the human body.
Yeah.
Just allocating all the percentages to the body parts.
Right. Yes.
So that will be very easy for you to grab.
Yes, please.
Okay.
So in actual sense, so when they say rule of 9, is it a term or?
Yeah, so that the percentage is what we call rule of 9, like the term for it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it is not like we have 9 rules. Okay.
Everything was in abstract. In fact, when you mentioned the rule of 9, and I wasn't seeing 9 being used in anything. So
Okay, so I think the parts involved are 9. That's why. That's what I think. You see the head, the neck, anterior part of the trunk, posterior part of the trunk, left hand, right foot, left foot, then the perineum. I think they are all 9 parts. That's what I think. That's why maybe they call it rule of 9.
So my sister, when you go, just type Wallace rule of 9 on internet, Google.
Okay, yeah.
It will pop up. Everything is there, and that one will be very easy for you. Wallace rule of 9. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Sayima.
Yes.
Oh, Sayima, go back to the scenario. In fact, I'm very. I don't get. Can you please explain this side to me very well? I'm not getting it.
Which side?
The last bit of the scenario, you've already infused fluids during the first 8 hours. Now, what will you set the flow rate during the next 16 hours? Please explain it to me.
Okay. All right. So
after getting the amount
first
of
8 hours.
Yeah, after getting the, I think that bit of the scenario comes in when you've been able to calculate the amount of fluids, right?
Yes.
So what do you do again?
Okay, so let's say up to this point, you see where I've placed the marker. We've used the Parkland formula.
Yeah.
Then we have a certain amount, okay, a certain volume, and we've divided by 2. So now the next, or let's say the
so
following
every time when you
statement
finish, you need to divide it by 2.
Yes, it's a rule. Just
Okay.
divide it by 2, and the first half, give it within the first 8 hours. It is a rule in resuscitation.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because in the immediate phase, if patient does not get enough fluid, lots of things might happen. You know, one biggest complication in these burns is what? Is it hypovolemia? Like they tend to lose fluid.
Yeah,
Lots of fluid.
hypovolemia.
Yes. Aside
So
infection
whatever
and the
answer
rest,
you get, you divide it by 2.
whatever answer you get, it is compulsory for the rule that you
So
divide
what
by
you will
2.
get, the half you will get is your answer.
The half you get is your answer.
That's what you're
Depend
saying.
on what they want you to find. So let me make it simple here. Let's say you've used your Parkland formula and your total burn surface area, you've done all the calculation. You had 5,000 mils, which is same as 5 liters, right?
Okay.
And it is a rule that whatever you get, divide it equally and give, I mean, after dividing it, let's say you get 25, 2,500 there. I mean, 2 of it, right? When you divide, you get this. So the rule is that give the first, I mean, half of it in the first 8 hours, which is compulsory. Okay. Then the rest of it, you give it in the next 16 hours. You see, 8 plus 16 will give you 24. So it is a resuscitation plan for a full 24-hour thing. But you see, when you divide the whole thing by 2, and you initially set the flow rate at 8, it means you have a lot of fluid going in the earlier phase than in the later phase.
Yeah.
Yes. So just imagine if you have 2,500 liters, mils. If you have 2,500 mils of fluid going in 8 hours, you see that it will, I mean, you have larger amounts going. Yes. Then you spread the rest within the rest of the day, which is
So
16 hours.
the rest 2,500 is what you then divide by the 16.
Exactly. So that you get the rate if you're using infusion pump.
Okay, so in this question, what we had, so it means that this question, they said you've already infused fluids during the first 8 hours. It means that that
Yes.
one has been
It has
taken
been
care
done.
of. All
Good.
right. Now, what will you set the flow rate during the next 16 hours?
You
So
get it. And
whatever
that
you
was
will get, you divide by the 8, then
the eighth part, we've done it according to this question.
yeah, according to this. Okay, so whatever answer you get, you divide by 16.
Yes, I mean the half of
Okay.
it. You know, we've given
The
half
half of it.
in the 8 hours,
Okay.
and the rest of the half will go for 16 hours.
Okay, so that is the answer we will look for in this option, right?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Wow. Are we going to remember all this?
You remember?
Oh, my problem is the remembering. Oh,
Oh, you remember? We'll give
Oh.
you a recorded version of it. You will have 7 days period to watch. You see, I think the EKGs, you still have some number of days right left, so you can still watch before it gets expired, and you can go through some of them. And please, you can practice. It's all about practice. You keep on practicing, and you'll be okay.
This class, you are learning a whole lot of things. When you see the scenario, how do you even get a clue that this is what I'm supposed to do?
It is consistency and lots of practice. Okay. We all started from a point where no one in this game started all at once and everybody was good like that. No. We've all been fumbled before, okay, at a point in time. We will all seek for help from those who started. We help ourselves. And with time, with consistency, you reach there. And you see, when it comes to drug calculation questions like this, you will need it, even for practices. For some of you in the ICUs, I think you know this. It is something that we use. You see, the last class, yesterday, we were giving some examples of, let's say, I gave one example like IV Parbonex. We normally give Parbonex for 30 minutes. We prepare the solution in 50 ml syringe with an infusion pump. It's something that we do for patients who, especially those who are kept NPU for some time and the rest. It's made up of this Pabio Vitals, something. It's called. It has vitamin B and I think I don't know whether some amino acids or something like that. That yellowish drug.
It's B complex.
Yes, B complex is, but
yes,
I think
the beast.
Okay, you see, so per protocol, it should go for 20 to 30 minutes, but normally we do it 30 minutes. So how would you? No one will be there to guide you, unless maybe fine you try to seek for help. But sometimes in our workplace, if you can just set up some simple things like this, that doesn't mean that if you don't know, you shouldn't ask. That one is fine. But as we are learning now, it's good for you to just grab it. We do it every day. So if you are here and you are in a setting like that, I think you know what I'm talking about. It's practical. Okay, so even if you don't meet it on the NCLEX, especially over there in the US, you still use it. If you know of anyone who is already working there, who has gotten to the place of late, within these few months, you can ask, those people, they are being battled with EKGs here and there. You can ask them. They've written their NCLEX and they've passed. But if you happen to find yourself in a telemetry unit, BLS is something that everybody should know. It's a requirement before you can practice in the United States. Some states will even require that you get ACLS done, which is part of what we did in the EKGs. Okay, how to identify them. There may be some few things will be added. So some things they will just, even after writing the NCLEX, it's part of your practice over there. You should know. If you don't know, you know. Because if you don't know, you can't practice. So let us take note of that aspect. One day we will all get there. Okay. So that was for this. I think this will be okay. Let us get this one. I think maybe it will be our last question on Parkland. This one will be easier. What are we getting?
C.
B.
B.
Yes. Okay. All right. So let's see. The answer is B. Okay.
Yes.
You should get your total bent surface area to be 18. Total one should be 18. If you don't get 18, you're unlikely to get it correct. Patient weight is 78. So this one is just a straightforward multiplication. You don't have to do a lot of work here. Any question on this one? I hope you are looking at it well. All right. So let us we've ended dosage calculations officially. Okay, we've ended dosage calculations officially. It is my prayer that we get hold of any question that we get. We have similar ones. We will give you assignments. I don't know whether I should add these things. Okay, let us at least try the first one. Or let me see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let us do the first one, then I'll give the rest of you. I'll give the rest to you as assignments. I'll add some other two.
Oh, this.
Come
Right.
again. Yes.
Oh, child. Your assessment reveals the following data: temperature 38.
Hey, please, we can hear you. Can you mute up for us? Yes.
Can we have the, like, maybe 1 cup is equal to this, 1 teaspoon is equal to this, those ones too?
Oh, okay. You want that conversion table? I think I have it.
Intake and
Yes,
out.
Okay, I had it. Yes, I once posted it to someone. I'll find it and share it with you. Okay. I'll find it and share it with you. I'll drop it in the group. I think I had that one.
Doses.
Hello, Brahma.
Yes.
Please, I wanted to find out. I saw a question that had you find male pedal.
I can't hear your voice well. Oh. It's up and down. Can you come again?
I said I met where you were supposed to find male per dose.
Males per dose.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if you have that.
Hey, your sound. Are you using earpiece?
Administer per dose.
Are you using earpiece?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Okay. Okay. So you are referring to questions which involve meals per dose, right? So they are simple. Okay, it is like how many meals will be given. So let's say that's why I want you to understand questions before you even begin tackling them. Okay.
Okay.
Let let me use, you see, when you understand that way, it becomes very interesting. Let me use this one as an example. Let's say they've given it to you like 50 milligrams. You know, remember I've already told you that try to scare questions than you let questions scare you, right? So don't let per dose scare you. You should rather scare per dose. So 50 milligrams per kilogram per dose. This prescription could be written like this.
Okay.
Okay. So that means that when you calculate for the actual dosage with the weight, when you multiply, that amount of drug you are giving is for every dose.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean that, so if it is mils per dose, then it means that drug is given maybe orally, or it can be prepared in a way that, I mean, that can be administered either via IV in mils, you know, or I think I wish I could get, but they are all similar. Okay, so you know, let's say if a prescription has been written for it to go, let's say 8 hourly, and they give you this prescription that this is the acceptable one, like 50 milligrams per kilogram per dose. So it means you are giving this one for every 8 hourly. That's what it means.
Thank
Do you
you.
get it?
Okay.
So you can relate those questions with what I've just said. You see that it's very easy. It is not any special question. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
All right. You're welcome. Are some people trying this?
I had 2.5 mils. I don't know if you're right.
Okay.
I also have 2.5
Yes,
mils.
2.5.
We are all getting 2.5. You see that it's easier. Okay, so let us see. Let us work it out together to see. So a healthcare provider orders amoxicillin syrup to a 3-year-old child with UTI. Your assessment review. So this one is just, you don't actually need this for your calculation, right? They are just there as a full case, but you have the weight here. The weight could be required. Then the dosage required per order is, okay, this one. So this one, they could have written the required doses. Some of them could leave exhibits in it. Then they will tell you maybe 50, let's say 10 milligrams per kilograms per dose. And then they will add 8 hourly, or let's say 6 hourly. So like how I was explaining it in the first scenario, I mean, you just understand the prescription and you are good to go. So this one means you are taking this one for a whole 24 hours. Okay, you are taking a whole this one for 24 hours. So you have the weight in kilograms here. So you multiply 50 by 12 to get the whole dose for the day, which will be what? What did we get for that? 12 times 50.
600. 600.
So 12 times 50, you had 600.
600 milligrams.
Yes, 600 milligrams. Then divided into 3 doses per day. So this one divided by 3, you get 200, right? Then we are saying available stock is suspension with a concentration of 400 milligrams per ml. So if 400 milligrams is giving us 1 ml, then 200 milligrams will give us
5
what?
mil.
It's giving us
5
5.
mils. 5 mils.
5 mil.
Oh, sorry, per
Not
5
10
mil.
mil.
Sorry, per 5 mils. Then you do your cross multiplication. So you have 400x is equal to 1000, right? So 1000 divided by 400. That was your answer, right? Did you get something like 1000 divided by 400?
No.
You didn't get that?
Yes.
Hey,
You
are you
get
sure?
1000 divided by 400.
Yes, you
I
get it.
didn't use this formula.
I didn't use this
Yes.
formula. Oh,
I
okay.
also
I
came from a
didn't use
data
this formula.
Okay. So someone should compute 1,000 divided by 400 for me. Let's say this one will cancel this. So 10 over 4.
I think that would be
Okay.
2.5 still.
It's the same
So
2.5.
yeah, so it is the same 2.5. Good. All right. Thank you.
Please don't end. Don't thank us. I beg you yet. I beg
Come
you.
again.
Please don't thank yet.
Oh.
Beg you. Let me worry you small. Can
Okay,
you
worry
please,
me.
please go through this thing once again? I don't know where the 500 is coming from.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't want to stop you in the middle of the calculation, so
please stop me. Stop me.
Okay, I thought it would rather create issue. That's why.
Oh, sometimes
Okay.
it is easier that way than to finish the whole thing. And you say
To finish. Okay, sorry.
Okay. All right. So let's go through again. Let's see.
It looks like how you did was a long process. That's why she's finding it difficult to understand.
Okay. So let's go with yours. How did you do it? Oh yes. Oh, let's do it.
Okay, so the 12 kg, I multiplied it by the 50 mg kg.
Okay, so we had 50 times 12. Please, the one who has the question, can I get your name so that I can address you?
Mavis.
Okay, Mr. May. So this prescription is giving us this. We are calculating for the dosage per day. So the weight is 12 times 50 over here, and it gives us what? 600. Please, do you understand this one, Sister May? Sister May, please, do you understand this? Or is it not today?
Yes, please. No, because I've not on my speaker.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
please.
okay. So I'm going through with you, so you can let your microphone be on, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. Please let us continue.
Okay, so if 400 ml is equal to, if 400 mg is equal to 5 ml, then 600 mg.
Please wait. If 400, so where is the 400? So here,
the concentration of 400, yes.
This one has been given in the question. So if 400
yes, please,
milligrams is given as 5
it's
ml.
equal to 5 ml. Yes. Then 600 milligrams will be X.
Then 600 milligrams will be X.
Yes.
Then you cross
so I did a
multiply,
cross multiplication. Yes.
Mr. May, please, from here, can you find X?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the cross multiplication, this 400 will multiply this X, which will give you, that was what I was trying to do. That will give you 400X is equal to, then 600 times 5 will give you what?
3,000.
3,000. Then you divide both sides by this one. So when you do it, you will get
7.5.
You get 7.5. Was that what everyone had?
Oh, okay.
No, the answer was 2.5 mils.
So the 7.5 now is in 3 doses. So
yes, it's in 3
TDS.
doses. Okay.
So it means in a day, you're supposed to get 7.5. So you divide it by 3.
So this one is for the whole day, a dosage for the whole day. We use all of this. So we had 7.5, which is for the whole day, but the question said into TDS. 3 doses. Can you see behind the writing here? You see 3 doses. So 7.5 divided by 3, you get it. So this one way to do it. Then how I did mine.
I also have another way, if I can say it. I think it's a bit simpler.
Okay.
Yes. So from the top there, when you take the weight The weight is 12 kg. Then the order is given as 50 milligram per kilogram body weight in a day. So you take 50 times 12, you get 600.
Okay.
And this
So
600
milligrams per day.
Yes, and this is 3 doses in a day. So you divide this
Okay.
by the 3, you get 200.
That is what I did.
Yes. So now when you you get
wait,
200.
you get 200. So this 200
Yes.
will be per dose.
Yes. So now you take 200. You now come the concentration. The suspension is in concentration of 400 milligram per 5 mils. So you take 200 divided by 400 and multiply by 5 mils, and you get 2.5.
Wow.
Exactly.
Someone will ask how you pick this one. You pick this one, divide by this one. How would you? I think it's someone's question right now, right? Please, what did you say? Say it so that I write. You pick which one?
The 200 mils.
So
200 milligram.
200.
Yes, per the dosage. Divided by 400
divided
milligram.
by 400. Okay.
And multiply by the 5 mils, the quantity in the dosage.
That is 5. Then you get
2.5.
2.5. So if you understand this one.
More divide.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you understand this, you can play around with lots of formulas. So you stick to which one that will be better for you. But finally, you should arrive at the same answer. When you get the recording, listen over and over, and you can follow. Over and over, you can go back over and over so that at least you get it. If you go through any question and you solve it and you don't understand, please you can forward them, okay? And we'll be glad to help.
Okay.
But please don't bring me a whole 60 questions for me to answer for you. I will sleep.
No, just one.
Yes.
Because I've seen a question where they had two different fluids.
He's lying. Bring him questions. He's lying. He will solve all of them.
Yeah, Mr. Imam.
Brahima.
You get any page that we can join apart from this classes page that maybe you supply questions to it, or maybe any update or tidbits or something?